We're over here at Adland, ignore the world map, where I have set up a couple of puzzles. I was recently watching some stuff on YouTube, got inspired, and decided to design and build a couple of these. We have 4 in total, and I will briefly explain to you how they're set up. So this first one here is this. There is a structure block hiding under there, which has the entire structure, including the bedrock, the chest with the items in it, etc. That's all saved as part of that structure block. And then there is a pressure plate over here and a chest, so you can empty your inventory in the chest. And then the pressure plate is going to trigger these command blocks. You can build this, not in survival, but, you know, in creative, because of the bedrock. In theory, you could build it in survival too, really, just without the bedrock prison. And then the command is just an easy way to activate it and reset it. So the commands will first teleport the nearest player. So it executes as nearest player, it runs the teleport at nearest player, and it teleports them to relative coordinates, the bottom of here. So I can easily copy that command to the other ones, and the only thing I will have to change is the depth over here, because some of these other puzzles get a little deeper, and a lot deeper, and very deep indeed. That is then triggering these chain command blocks, so you have to place it pointing downwards, but then these ones are always active, and they're chains, so they will, if a command block previous to them triggers, as long as they're always active, they will also trigger. This is just, again, using relative coordinates to set a redstone block, and then this is using relative coordinates to destroy that redstone block. That redstone block being the block right above this structure block here, which will trigger the structure to change. So if I just quickly break the puzzle somewhat, and we go step on the pressure plate, you can see that the puzzle resets, and we are teleported down into the puzzle here. If you would like to participate in these puzzles yourself, they are available on the Adlington server. That is open to all $5 or more patrons and all Twitch subscribers, including Prime, Gifted, whatever. As long as you're a Twitch sub or a patron, you'll get access to the server. If you would like, use your Prime or drop $5 on Patreon, come join for a month, try out the puzzles. You can then leave if you really want to. That's a problem. If for whatever reason you do not want to join onto the server, that's fine. I understand financial situations or just not wanting to do so. Whatever, it's okay. I am going to give you a guide right now on how to build these puzzles and detail them. If you would like to learn the solutions, I'm going to post those over the next few days on Instagram. So go subscribe to my Instagram and you will see the solutions to these puzzles over the next few days. For this first puzzle, you will need a furnace with a crafting table inside of it. You will need a chest with a single-use iron sword, a single-use pickaxe of all 3 varieties, most 3 varieties, a diamond ore, an iron ore, and 4 buttons. For this second puzzle, you will need 4 iron chunks inside of item frames. If you are using structure blocks, by the way, there is a toggle for include entities. Use that, otherwise these will disappear. Also, they kind of break and make funniness as the puzzle resets, but you can use a command to kill the entities for that. You will also need a crafting table, a piece of gravel, a daylight sensor, and a furnace with an ice and an oak log in it. Not all of these blocks are necessary to actually solve the puzzle, but they are useful just in case you don't get lucky in the puzzle. And the first one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high. The second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks high. They're all 5 by 5 rooms, but that doesn't really matter. You can make them as wide as you want. This third puzzle here is probably the easiest. It just takes a little time to solve. It's also the most interesting. Actually, it is slightly broken right now. I think it's also one of the most interesting as it is so deceptively simple in what it contains. You just need a furnace with a dirt and an oak log inside of it, a plant pot with a bamboo inside of it, and an ice block at the very, very top of the map. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks high. The fourth one here is very deep. It goes actually to the maximum size that a structure block can be. It's somewhere in the region of 50 to 60 blocks. It can actually be a little further, I think up to about 70 blocks. But it is, again, a 5x5. There is a layer of grass down here, which beneath the grass there is a brewing stand hidden right there, just being sneaky sneaky. There is also a chest. The chest contains some bone meal. The exact quantity doesn't matter, but I would give enough. There is a looting 10 sword, a water bottle, a blaze powder, and 2 rabbit eggs. About halfway up, it has to be within 25 blocks or so. This is exactly 25 blocks. You have a glowstone, a soul sand, and some nether wart growing on top of it. And this one can be in the range of 50 to 70 blocks high. I think this one here is about 58, maybe 60. The exact amount doesn't matter. I think the maximum it can be is about 70. And those are the 4 puzzles that I have right now. Let's see if we can get anybody online to give them a bit of a test.